it's really disappointing. You know, it really is. As great a baseball as we're playing, and what I'm going to make real clear to this team is that we need to avoid the trap of having that lull when you lose an impact player. You know, you can kind of almost be shell-shocked for a couple of days, and we just need to keep that good energy going because we have incredible energy in our dugout. And when we do, we play really good ball. So those guys will pick that up. We're going to be just fine.
How much of an impact can you have from a leadership standpoint when you're obviously hurt and not on the field?
I think I can make a difference. I think in 2011, I was able to be a positive influence in here, and that's exactly what I plan on doing this year. I don't want anybody feeling sorry for me. I want to show up every day and be here if there's young guys I can help or guys I can watch help tip in or get scouting reports or whatever it is, or just, you know, dugout dances will be a little tougher. But I'll figure out a way to make a positive impact in this clubhouse, so I know I can do that.
Adam, what have you heard about the progress, the process to come back? I mean, spring training, longer, shorter? What have they told you so far?
Spring training, how?
Of next year to be ready 100%, or what's kind of the time?
What I've been told is that there's almost no likelihood of me pitching this year, and that I should take it very cautiously and make sure that I'm good going forward for the rest of my career, and I can accept that. I've got to work my tail off to the levels that they tell me I can for this entire year, and who knows, something crazy might happen at the end of the year. You never know, but I'll use that as motivation to an extent that I'm allowed to do it. Going through a rehab process before Tommy John, there's certain things you can push and there's certain things you can, and it sounds like with this, if you push too hard too soon, you can really mess things up. So that's exactly what I don't want to do, unfortunately. I won't be able to get out there, you know, in a few weeks to help this team, but I've been given no negative vibes about being completely 100% ready to go next year, so I have no doubts about it.
And probably a more elegant way to put it, but does it suck more if you missed a year already and had to deal with this? I mean,
yeah. What's really bad is knowing that in a baseball career you only get a certain amount of years to do your job, and fortunately for me, I've been doing this a while now. That I've had some great years in the big leagues, and I know that when I'm healthy, I'll have more great years. And I'll continue next year to show up believing that I'm one of the best pitchers in the league. I really believe that. But it does stink knowing that my arm is healthy, and I'm just starting to get to the point where I want to be as a pitcher this year, and I have to miss time. That's the hardest part about it. But I also know that next year there won't be the innings talk. You know, the governor could be lifted maybe. So I'll show up next year ready to play, and I'll show up every day this year ready to help this team in some fashion.
Are you aware of other pitchers who have had this injury and how long they were out and how they came back, if they came back?
I'm really not. I spoke with Jimmy Edmonds for a while, and I talked to Mark Mulder for a while, and Mulder's now feeling great, 100%, and you know, doing everything he did before surgery. So the doctors, the athletes I've spoken to, even the old guys I've spoken to that have had this surgery, everybody comes back pretty good from it. So I'm confident that the doctors will do a great job and that I'll come back healthy.